Hello, everyone. I am very sorry I can't be with you today for NOFA's Vermont Winter Conference, but I very much appreciate the opportunity to say a few words and to send my warmest regards to everybody. Let me begin by thanking Executive Director Enid Wanacott, the entire staff at NOFA, your board of directors, and all of you who work tirelessly to promote an economically viable and ecologically sound food system in Vermont. For 35 years, NOFA has been at the forefront of supporting Vermont's organic farmers, making healthy food more accessible to all Vermonters, and strengthening our agricultural-based rural communities. I understand the focus of this year's gathering is the global food movement. I'd like to touch on an issue that is, to my mind, one of the great threats to our planet, and that is global climate change. For 200 years, we have been burning fossil fuels to heat our buildings, generate electricity, and power our vehicles. And we have been dumping huge amounts of heat-trapping carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. According to NASA, the concentration of atmospheric carbon dioxide is now at its highest level in 650,000 years. So it should come as no surprise to anyone that the planet is warming at an alarming rate. Not only was 2016 the hottest year on record, but 16 of the 17 hottest years have all occurred since 2000. We are already seeing devastating effects all across the United States and, in fact, all over the world. More intense wildfires, heat waves, drought, extreme storms, flooding, rising sea levels, and more. But an aspect of climate change that often gets less attention is the impact of global climate change on food systems. More drought will mean more crop failures. Disruptions to ecosystems will impact biodiversity with potentially devastating effects on agriculture. Drinking water, already a scarce commodity in many parts of this world, will become even scarcer. And the sad truth is, at a time when we already face obscene levels of income and wealth inequality, the effects of climate change will fall especially hard upon the most vulnerable people in our country and throughout the world, people who have the fewest resources to adapt to changing conditions. That is why the work you are doing at this conference is so very important. We have much to celebrate in terms of what we have accomplished in Vermont when it comes to promoting healthy food systems. But we must do more at home and across the world, not only to transform our energy system away from fossil fuel and into energy efficiency and sustainable energy, but also to help create resilient and sustainable agricultural systems and to promote global food security. Yes, the challenges before us are extraordinarily great, but we must come together and organize to promote a better future for our planet. And I commend all of you for focusing on this issue and for doing exactly that. Let me switch gears and briefly mention that Congress will soon start discussing a new farm bill. And let me be frank, it is likely to be a difficult conversation and not just for farmers. For instance, I am very worried that there will be large cuts to the nutrition programs like SNAP and WIC, which are so important to struggling Americans and their children in our state and all across the country. I am also concerned about the massive corporate influence on the Farm Bill. Just as we saw the likes of Monsanto and the Grocery Manufacturers Association spend vast amounts of money to defeat Vermont's GMO law, big agribusiness will be spending and lobbying hard to make sure the Farm Bill works for corporate interests. But as I look to Vermont for inspiration, particularly to the young people embarking on farm and food careers, I pledge to work alongside Senator Leahy and Congressman Welch to fight for policies that reflect the voices of all of our nation's farmers and not just a few big corporations with deep pockets. We will fight for food and agricultural policies that are equitable and environmentally sustainable and that are part of the safety net protecting the most vulnerable. We will fight to protect food safety standards, to strengthen local and regional food systems, and to support new and beginning farmers. We will support initiatives that expand SNAP participants' access to farmers markets, CSAs, and other direct farm-to-consumer markets. We will advocate for the programs that assist new and veteran farmers and support the federal funding for organic agricultural research. We will fight for better financing tools to establish farmers markets and food cooperatives so that our underserved rural communities can get access to local, fresh, and healthy food. We will fight to give our students healthy food choices at school as well as our senior citizens. And we'll continue to work on important issues like GMO labeling because your voices will not be silenced. Thank you again to everyone in the room for all you are doing to advance organic agriculture, grow Vermont's local food system, and help Vermonters be more food secure. I commend you for your outstanding work, and I congratulate you on the occasion of NOFA's 35th anniversary. Thank you all very much.